Sorry, look, we have no yellow ribbon.
It's a, I took it down the other
Good for
night.
you.
I did. I went
Nice.
around and took them back.
Nice. Although I hated to see the stuff in Tokyo. See that right away? Outbreak in Tokyo. They really made it see there'll be no spectators.
That new strap go around.
Okay, it is 10 o'clock and we will call to order the July 8th, 2021 administrative meeting. Everyone is here except for Commissioner Harvey, who had a doctor's appointment he had to attend to today. Want to thank everyone who took any part in any celebration of our nation's birth over the weekend. It was a good time to spend with your family and friends because you had to stay close and inside. The weather was not great. So, but a lot of good activities, a lot of communities had good opportunities for us to celebrate our nation's birth, and I hope everyone had got to do that. I hope everyone in the future will be a little more responsible with fireworks. I saw we had some things go on that were not exactly what fireworks are meant to be, but you know, those things happen. So I think there were some pretty good looking fireworks displays done properly, and I hope all of you got to enjoy some of that. Don't know of any other announcements. Has anybody got any announcements? I do have a couple things I'm going to ask to add to the agenda, but any announcements first? Yes, sir. Commissioner Shinko.
To say that our National Peanut Festival 4th of July event out there, the fireworks was a very successful event, and the money in the parking is a good bit was collected for our United Way. Given out for the needy. Everybody had a good time and all safe. We should have support.
Yeah, we do appreciate the Peanut Festival doing that every year, and I know Jason Red heads it up, does a good job, and thank them for putting that on and raising funds for the United Way, then distributes it to many organizations in our community. Thank them for that. Other announcements?
Mr. Chairman, there's some, if this is time for some praise I'd like to do.
Yes, sir.
Praise.
Absolutely.
I had a phone call the other day from an individual in my district that was praising our road and bridge department. They were in an area working in a subdivision area. The guys, he said, was very polite and did great working people in and out in that subdivision. And he said he knows a lot of times they don't get the praise that they deserve, but he said they did a great job. So Parker, I'd like to tell you and your guys, thank you. It means a lot whenever you get that praise and the hard work y'all do. Appreciate what you do.
That's an excellent point, because we don't get to give them that praise often enough, and thank you for doing that. Usually it's got this complaint or that complaint, and we understand that. I mean, that's the nature of the beast, but thank you for doing that. That's good. Other announcements or praises? All right, we will run down the proposed agenda, and then, like I said, at the end, I've got a couple of things that have come up since this agenda was put together that we've already released the employees that didn't follow the rules, but will actually not, he's hiding under the desk. But yeah, will require unanimous consent to add both of these items. But under awards and presentations, we would like to recognize the Ashford 8 and Under State champions. I think Commissioner Singfield has got
I'll share more of that, Mr. Chairman, Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Any objection to adding that to the agenda?
No objection.
All right, on the regular agenda, the first item is a request to approve the 2020 insolvents, errors, and taxes in litigation and uncollected insolvents and litigations for previous years for final settlement with the state of Alabama. That's a lot of words to say. This is something we have to do every year at this date. Starla or someone from Starla's office will be glad to tell you all there is to know about that, but it's suffice it to say it's a required action that we have to do on behalf of the state every year. Any questions about it now? Any objection to adding to the agenda? No objection. All right, item number 2 is request to sell the following items on Gov Deals for the Revenue Department: file cabinets, chairs, and desk. The Road and Bridge Ford F-150 pickups, 2 of them, and Chevrolet pickups, 3 of them. Any objection to adding that to the agenda? No objection. Those, I'm assuming those pickups are not in condition that we would want to use them anywhere else in the county.
They are very well used.
Very well used, not just used, but very well used. Okay. All right, no objection to adding that to the agenda. All right, the first item to be considered to be added in addition to these is a request to approve pass-through grant from Homeland Security 9LLET and accompanying budget amendment. Mr. Covert, would you like to explain that?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Gentlemen may be experiencing deja vu on this item. This
All
item,
over
yes. This item was approved by the commission last fiscal year, but because of delays in processing of the monies from Homeland Security, the money just now has come in. This is more of an administrative procedure. Because it did not come in last year, it was canceled and removed. And so now we're just adding it back in so that we can process the receipt and the flow through to the Dothan Police Department.
Everybody understand that? Any objection? Somebody says something. Any objection to adding that to the agenda? Okay, that would be item number 3. All right, the next item is a request to establish county license for new ABC license, county levies for new ABC license types. We have just been made aware of this. You want to explain it? All right, there were new licenses established by the ABC board in the last legislative session. Things like direct wine shipper license. As you know, now there are a lot of businesses that send alcoholic beverages to your front door. Wine festival licenses, delivery service, in-state wine manufacturing, off-site tasting permit. I mean, these are unusual licenses, but there were licenses that were not on the books previous to this year. In order for the local levies, the county levies to be assessed, they have to be approved by July 23rd. Our next meeting, I think, is the 26th. So if we want to get the local levies on for this year, we need to approve them at Monday's meeting. I just got the email as we were coming down here of what the suggested amount of the levies that counties are typically using. I think they are mirroring the state levies. I will have those for you. Matter of fact, we can probably send them out in an email today if you'd like them. Our association is recommending that we not levy the wine festival license and the wine festival participant license for some reason. But the others would be whatever the state, basically whatever the state license is. I can send you those. So I say all that to say, we have to, if we want to do this, we have to do it at this meeting Monday for this year. So I would request that we put this on the agenda and approve the numbers that I will, or approve some numbers, but I will send you recommended numbers between now and then for your consideration. Did I say all that correctly?
Absolutely.
Any questions? Mr. Chairman? Yes, sir.
Saying that association asked that we only approve parts of it.
Well,
Levies.
it says, at this time, the association recommends no local levy of a privilege or license tax on the wine festival licenses. So if there are, on the list from the ABC board, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Of those 6, 2 of them are wine festival related licenses. So based on that, and Mr. Coburn can do a little more research before Monday, but based on that, I would think we would be approving 4 licenses. That's my very quick interpretation, as like I said, I only saw this about 45 minutes ago. If we want to go by the association's recommendation, that says we have to do that, but that is their recommendation.
Does someone have to have a license to ship wine into Houston County? Like it's that wine.
Now you're getting me in the ABC.
Too complicated to.
One of the licenses is a direct wine shipper license. So
Shipper shipping out. So if you had a wine shipper in Houston County that shipped out, but not shipped in. I was just curious. Maybe we can ask
I
that
don't know the
question.
answer to that. Let me read you the names of the other 4 licenses. There's a direct wine shipper license, there is a wine fulfillment center license, and an additional wine fulfillment center license. There's a delivery service license, and there's an in-state wine manufacturer off-site tasting permit. And there are related act numbers next to each of them that we can give you all a copy of this if you want to look the act numbers up. But I do not know the details of those. As I said, I just had this little bit. But either way, I would think we need to put it on the agenda. And if we find there's some, something hidden in the weeds that we don't want to do, we can certainly vote it down. But if we don't put it on there, we can't vote it up. Any objection to adding that to the agenda? All right, thank you. All right, we received no requests for privileges of the floor today. So if there are anything from the commission to be considered for the agenda or announcements or comments, discussion? All right, then we stand adjourned. Thank y'all.
Ronnie Thorne.
Yeah. 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I got her working on it, but I don't know if she don't be able to get it all in there today. Notify us. Probably too. We'll be here. It's great. It's like getting into
Yeah.
I met Brittany from there.
I'd like to know why the association is saying you're just not, and I will forward it to the guy, the recommended amount.
We've never applied
for it.
Right.
Yeah,
It seems like every time-
yeah, we think it would be.
Wine country doesn't, wine country have to get a license to ship into every county in Alabama.
You think it would kind of like the, internet.
Yeah.
It'd be something.
Some statewide.
I'll send you the email I got and then whatever info. Yeah, there's no law that says you have to do this, so that's why but I just like to know what they're thinking.
Now, if we don't do this, you can't have a wide delivery service, right?
But you can, you just want to know county that. Now, we have the opportunity to do this next year, but we just, well, I'm thinking like, I think the state fee for this is like $150. We're not talking about a whole lot. Further up on the money, and if there's 100 of them, $150.
I'm thinking like, if you guys sure, all those vendors have to get a license to be able to get that.
Yeah.
And I know that it's Hewitt Distributed, Mr. Gibson, right there in Midland. They will go out to the various states, and they go out and sample their stuff. They'll have things on site, like we can sample their stuff. They have that license.
Yeah, and people